Yo, are we live now? Sick. Okay. No ads. Nice. Let me make sure it's all good, and then we're going to go send the link, and we'll start the quote-unquote speed run. Yo, are we live now? Okay, the quality of the mic is good. Yeah, let me go send the link, and then we'll start. And I do have a timer. Unfortunately, for some reason, whenever I put the timer on, it stops working. So we're just going to have the timer here. You guys can't see it, but if you ever want to ask what the timer's at, I'll tell you. So let me just do this. Okay. This is like the dumbest thing in the world to stream. I'm just going to be so insanely bored while I'm doing it. Okay. Starting now. Come hang and talk. Alright. I should check if Arthur's streaming, because there's a whole bunch of people in the call right now for my chat, and whenever that happens, Arthur's usually streaming. So I'm going to check if he's streaming. No, he's not. Okay. So maybe he's doing something else. Maybe he's doing school. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Dimitri? Okay. All right, let me pull up the timer. So I'm using a speedrun.com timer, and I'm just going to put it like right in the middle of the screen. And basically, what we're doing today is we are going to be buying this deal. What is it, like 360 times or whatever the number is? Something like that. And, oh no, yeah, 360 times exactly. And we're going to be choosing all the ISO. However, as you can imagine, this is insanely time consuming. So I don't really have a great estimate of how long this is going to take. I'm thinking like 3 hours? Maybe? I also want to make sure that I am taking the right classes. So I only currently have one champ that I really want to rank up. So I'm just going to take even classes, like completely even across the board. So if you look at this deal, this last one here, it's 2,500 each. And every time that you buy it, every single time, so for one purchase, you have to select 3 of these. You have to select 3 of these, which means that 360 times I can purchase it with 900k, because I'm not spending on this event. I'm going to be opening 1,800. And I'm just going to be sitting here hitting open class. Like class and then select 1,000 times. So we're just going to speed run that for fun, because why not? And that's pretty much it. FinTech just went live, so as much as I would love to watch him, we're going to do this instead. Is this a good idea? No. But I have to do it, and I figured if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it with, like, everyone here. Or at least a couple people here to talk to. So, alright. So what I'm going to do is I can buy this 360 times, and to make sure that the classes are even, I'm going to buy it 60 times per class. So the first time I buy it, I'm doing only skill, and then only cosmic, and then only science, and then only mutant, and etc. ISO height, yeah. What people don't understand is that, yes, this is annoying. However, this is 130 million gold, right? Like, so it's worth sitting here for 3.5 hours, because I'm getting 130 mil, which is insane. I get 36 million from just this, and I get 94 million from selling all this ISO. Now, I'm not going to sell all of it, but I'm probably going to sell over 90% of it. I'm probably going to get like 85 mil from it and use the other 10 mil worth. So let's start. All right. I do have my hotkeys on, so for the speed run. So as soon as I click, the value of this deal is simply off the charts. It's crazy. Kabam had such an oversight. I think that if they had a chance to redo this event, they would have taken out the straight up gold that you get. That would have been gone. So that's minus 36 mil gold for free. And then also, I think they would have nerfed the ISO selectors, or they would have made the ISO not sellable. I think they would have found a way to make the ISO not sellable, like special ISO that cannot be sold and can only be used. But you know what? They fucked up. I'm not taking advantage of anything. I'm not cheating. I'm not using an exploit. What they did is they put a deal with insanely good an offer with insanely good value in the store, and I'm gonna pick it up. It's that simple. All right. So as soon as I hit, okay, timer started. 1. I don't need to count. It's just 180. So I'm going to do this 180 times. Just selecting and then confirm selection. All for skill. For 180 times, like I said. And then we're going to go to cosmic and do that 180 times. And that times 6 is 1080. Which is insane. But it is. So yeah, we're just going to be here speed running. I could probably be a little more optimal with my clicks, but it's fine. I honestly have no idea how long this is going to take. Genuinely, I have no clue. This is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously the process of having to select all of them is a little annoying, but it's worth it. When it's going to take only a couple minutes to sell it all, and then I have 130 million gold. Right? And as someone who has struggled with gold literally the entire time I've been playing this game because I don't spend on the game, this is like a godsend deal. And to me, the reason that I chose this deal over the one that had the tier 4 alpha is because for right now, obviously it would benefit me more to get the tier 4 alpha, but when I'm playing this game in a year or 2 years and I look back at these offers and I think, like, in a year, will I want to have picked the tier 4 alpha or the ISO for gold? I would have picked the ISO, right? Obviously I would have picked the ISO. So it's really about like a future investment, because in a year a tier 4 alpha won't be worth nearly as much as it is right now, and gold never depreciates. Gold will always have the initial value that it has. And with the increasing demand for gold, it's going to become even more valuable. So, that's the logic here. That's the logic behind me picking it. I'm going to have like over 10, probably like 11,000 ISO bricks after all this. This must be how whales feel, which I've never really experienced. Just having literally unlimited ISO at your fingertips. Now imagine if I were to actually spend on this event and not just get the free ISO. Imagine what this would be like. I'd be able to get, what, 5 times as much as I'm getting right now. So, like, 700 mil gold. Which is just absurd. Yeah, if I put in, like, $400 to this game, I'd be getting over 500 mil gold. Which is crazy. Sure, it would take 4 times as long, but who cares? How does this already feel like it's been going on for, like, hours, and it's been going on for 4 minutes? I'm getting into a little bit of a rhythm, but my thumbs are going to get sore. So I got to reposition my hand for optimal clicks. I'm really glad that BG made that video, because before that I hadn't noticed the insane value of this deal, because I just kind of glanced over it. The gold you get is worth it for real. Yeah, exactly. Like, the next hour or so is gonna suck, but the gold I get is gonna be crazy. I gotta be getting close to 180. I gotta be over 100 by now. So maybe it's going to take like 10 minutes per class. And then the last 2 classes are going to take roughly double. Because every single time there's not 2 touches on the screen, but there's 3. Because first you have to swipe to the right. And then you have to click it. And then you have to confirm it. Dude, how's there this much skill? I probably, in this moment, in the next hour or 2, however long this takes, I'm probably going to get more ISO than I will ever use again for, like, the history of my account. Realistically, I think that's likely. Oh my god, dude. 180 is so many. This is crazy. I wish someone was... Oh! That's it. That's 180. Okay. 60. We're on to the second class. That took 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So we're on to the second class. That was a really fast one. Good split, boys. Good split. We're setting some world records here. No one's even going to touch our time. I will be the ISO-8 selector opener world champion. So yeah, now you can see we're doing all cosmic. And I divvied it up perfectly so that whenever we finish opening, we're going to go straight on to the next class. And also now, if I'm going at roughly the same speed, I have a good idea of when we're going to hit the next class. Which is great. So I can kind of be ready to, or like, probably within a 30-minute or 30-second accuracy window, I'll be ready to buy another 60 to go on to the third class. This Poolies event is so good. Got her hella 6 stars. Yeah. I don't really know how the deals were otherwise. I know Legacy had his other account and like his new account, and he said that event was really good for that account. So I assume it's just like the earlier you are in the game, the better value it has, because obviously you'd rather wait to get promoted to the next title, but it would still be really good. I need to use my left hand for a bit. I had to switch fingers on my right hand, so I was using the thumb to start, and then I was using pointer since I switched over to Cosmic. But I'll use my left hand while the ISO that I'm clicking is still on the left side of the screen, because when I get to Mutant ISO, and obviously the last two as well, which is what, Tech and Mystic, went for the 900k deal to R3 my Bullseye. He's going to be a menace as Alliance War boss. Yeah, and that was the really hard thing for me, is that I was so close to another rank 3. I'm at 2.95 catalysts because I've never spent any money on the catalysts, because I've been like relatively free to play for the last, I want to say, 2 years. So I've never gotten a rank with my catalysts. I'm at 2.95 tier 4 alpha, and this too would have given me enough, and I would have only been one catalyst away from another one. So it was really hard for me to say no to the deal, but 130 million gold is just too much to turn down. And yeah, Bullseye is amazing. He's a great boss, but there's a lot of answers to him right now. For example, my battleground, or my battle group, we rotate between using Professor X and Bullseye, and I can't remember a single time we've ever died to a Bullseye boss. Or sorry, Professor X and Gambit for Bullseye bosses, and I don't think we've ever died to one. We've soloed it every time, because both of them just completely make the fight trivial. Professor X is a little safer, but Gambit is faster. Professor X is like consistently 90 seconds, and Gambit is generally speaking faster than that. Darn, I'll come back in a few days when the claiming is finished. Well, if we're going off of rough estimates of how long this is going to take, so all the skill ISO, so the first sixth took 6 minutes and 13 seconds. The second one is probably going to be a little less than that, probably like 5:45, which I'll know in the next 40 seconds, or like the next minute if it ends. And then we'll be going on to the next one. So skill, Cosmic, Science, and Mutant are going to be the same time because I don't have to move the screen. But when I get to the last two classes, there's a third input required, so it slows it down very significantly because you also need to wait for the screen to swipe across. So I'm really not sure, but for right now, I'm going to settle on an estimate of 50 minutes. I think it's going to be done in 50 minutes, 5-0. We're currently at 11 minutes, 45 seconds. So we're going to be finishing up in the next like 20 seconds for the Cosmic. Although we did have a couple of the Selectors lag, which put us behind a bit. Dude, we gotta be close. I've been going so much faster for the Cosmic. Why is this? I gotta be close. Wow. There we go. So yeah, that took around the same. By 60, we're on the third class now, which is Science. Yeah, that's my first rank 3 from, or with Catalyst. The previous ones were all rank up champs. Yeah. Yeah, I still have not done one with Catalyst, but I should get it around like the 3rd or 4th week of the next Winter of Woe. Whatever it is. Whoever it is. I should get it around there. So like around the 3rd or 4th week of this Alliance War season, I should be able to take my Killmonger, who's currently rank 2 Sig 110. I should be able to take him up to rank 3. Also pulled Destroyer from a Titan. I'm not really sure whether he's a W or not. I'd say that's a W. I think he's really solid. Oakley has some really good gameplay of using him on offense. But yeah, I think he's really solid. Yeah, he's not really slow. He's like a very consistent 60 to 80 fight or second guy for mini bosses, and a little faster than that for path fights. And I'd say you probably wouldn't want to use him on boss nodes, but he could technically do it if it was the right matchup. He's also attacker tactic, which makes it so much better. But yeah, I'd strongly recommend watching Oakley's gameplay with Destroyer. It's really solid. 1 hour of just claiming is pain. Yeah, it is. Obviously, it kind of sucks. But, you know, I got a good idea of how far I am in. So it's not that terrible. Like I said, these first 4 are going to take like roughly 6.5 minutes each. So that's what? 26 minutes total. So that's another 12 minutes. And then, or another 11 minutes. And then the last 2 are going to take longer because I have to swipe every single time, but that's completely fine. We still got about 4 minutes left of science, so we're about a third of the way through. Oh no, please don't start lagging now. We're trying to speed run. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, like this is also kind of a Q&A thing, because obviously I'm just sitting here clicking buttons for an hour. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll totally answer. This can be like personal, this could be game related, like rank ups, recommendations, advice, like whatever you want. I don't think I'm ever going to be in this position again where I have this much ISO to claim. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but we'll see. You pulled 6-star Maw, or 6-star Longshot, Kindred, and Maw. Is that a W? Kindred, yes. Maw is pretty solid on defense, but he needs the right BG's meta, or he needs the right node on Alliance War to really be effective. And Longshot, he has his use. I don't think he's that great in Battlegrounds, but in Alliance War, he's attacker tactic, and there are some fights, some Cosmics you can do pretty well with him, so he's solid. I'd say it's a W. There's definitely no stinkers there, which is great. Okay, we got about 2 minutes left of the science ISO, and then I'm going to have to shift my finger over slightly to that little bit of mutant showing. The thing is that this event doesn't just give me the 130 mil gold. It also gives me 60 of these ISO bricks every single time that, like every day. So 60 times 7, not only am I getting the, what, 30 times 360, whatever that is, like the, I don't know how many thousand that is. Oh, it would be like 10,000. Not only am I getting those 10,000, I also get an extra 420 just from the weekly, or the daily objectives. So it's really like 135, 140 mil, which is awesome. Because I'll be selling most of those anyways, because I use my my incursions stuff for ISO mostly. What about Clairvoyant? Is she good? Yeah, the problem with Clairvoyant is she just doesn't do very great damage. There was a point where her utility was really useful and she'd be used in Alliance War pretty often, and her cycling immunities where you can choose what you're immune to when is kind of good. But yeah, the problem with her is really just damage. Oh, we split early. Or rather, we finished that split earlier than I thought. But yeah, she's fine, but just don't expect her to be doing fights too fast. If you shift into Incinerate mode for your special attacks, then obviously you get extra burst damage rather than regen or power steal in the bleed mode and the poison mode. But no, she's okay. She's definitely not a Battlegrounds champion. She's the champ that wants to control a fight, usually. She can be used in war, but again, sparingly in the right matchups, because I haven't seen time outs with her, but I've seen, like, if you put her up against a good mini-boss, she's taken 2.5 minutes sometimes. Which is kind of rough when other champs can do that in 50 seconds. Yeah, we are into Mutant now, which is great. I did hit it just before 19 minutes, so we should be done around 25 minutes. The Mutant. Oh, I'm so last two classes where I have to be constantly swiping across the screen, though. Oh my god, that's going to be so annoying. I mean, I have to do this. That every single time. That's going to be so annoying. I have to do that 360 times. I have to swipe all the way across. Which is so much fun. My wrist is genuinely getting sore right now. Like, oh my god. I have to lean my phone up against my desk. I can't hold it in the air any longer. It doesn't matter if I miss. Like, if I accidentally choose science a couple times or whatever, it's fine, because I'm just going to sell most of this ISO. I just want an even split so that if I happen to need a certain amount of one class in the next couple weeks before I decide to sell it all, that I have it, basically. But we're about to be 2/3 done, and we're only 22 minutes in. Wow. Like, I expected this to take hours, but the game's loading so fast. I've only had lag 2 or 3 times. Although this is a very, very simple thing for the game to understand what's happening. It's just literally ISO getting deposited into your overflow. That's it. The event is crazy for new accounts. Created a new one in less than a month. And I pushed it to Paragon. Wow. Yeah. Well, I think in some of the really early deals, like after you finish Act 4, there's like 6-star shards available. Which is crazy, because I know Legacy jumped straight from 4 stars to 6 stars pretty much. I mean, he had his 5-star Nightcrawler for a little bit, but pretty much just a straight jump, which is insane that that's available. Like, I would imagine 6-star shards wouldn't be available in the deals until you actually have a good number of 6 stars, which obviously you can judge based off titles, or at least decently well off of titles. Okay, we should have about 1.5 minutes left on the Mutant. I wonder how many bricks you can sell at once. I actually have no idea. Paragon with level 41 wouldn't even be surprised if the anti-cheat flagged me because of that. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But they have to realize that regardless of the event, there's enough permanent content with rank up gems and materials in it that a day one account, if you just grinded it 24/7, could technically become Valiant in a week. Like, the potential exists if you get the perfect pulls every single time. The potential exists to have a free-to-play player become a Valiant within a week. It's not going to happen because you'd have to finish Act 8 100% and you'd have to finish an initial clear of Necropolis, which would require either Kate Bishop or Aegon or Baron Zemo technically could do it. But yeah, it's crazy. It is definitely crazy. And this type of event, to ensure that you never run out of ISO or gold or like pretty much whatever relevant materials are there for you in the game currently. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been missing the little slit on the right side that you can just barely see. I've been missing it so many times. There we go. Okay. That's 4 classes done. 2 more classes. But now we get into the ones where I have to swipe. Tech. Oh my god, this is so much slower. I'm sure I'll get in a rhythm, but this is so much slower. Oh, there's the lag again. No. I don't want to accidentally choose mutant when I'm trying to swipe it, but I might. So I want to see how much slower this is, because we switched over to tech around 25-30. So, like, am I going to hit it before, like, 33? That's probably a realistic time frame. I don't know. It'll be around there. Because that's, what, 7 minutes? 8 minutes? 7.5? You stream Battlegrounds? I do. I think I'm going to be streaming Battlegrounds tomorrow night. That's the plan. Or at least this weekend. Definitely this weekend, 100%. Probably tomorrow night as well. But there's also hockey games that I want to watch tomorrow night, so maybe not. We'll see what happens. Usually when I stream Battlegrounds, it's not like a set thing. I just kind of feel like booting up a stream. But I'm enjoying the current meta. I am in the Gladiator circuit. And I lost my first 2 matches, and then I won like 8 straight. So I'm currently around 100 and something rating. Like 110, somewhere around there. And that was all in the first day that I entered the GC. So I do feel like I can push like 300, 400 points this meta. Get into at least Mysterium. And then consider trying to push into Gladiators. But I know that Gladiators, like, like, the process of getting into the Gladiator circuit for someone who doesn't do it consistently can be very time consuming. And it's not just really like the time to actually do it, it's also the time to learn it, to learn the matchups, to learn bans, to alter your deck when something isn't working. And it's the combination of all those things that leads to success in ranking Battlegrounds, like ranking highly in Battlegrounds. So I don't know if I'm going to do that this season. I think the potential exists because I have a really good roster for this season, which I can show after all this is done. After the last 2 classes are done. The problem is that I really haven't learned the perfect amount that I need to swipe the screen over by to get it into view. Like, I'm practicing, but I just don't want to, like, undershoot it, you know? Because I'm sure if you swipe it all the way over, there's, like, a little lag as the screen, like, adjusts back, because the game lets you over swipe and then it compensates for it. So if you swipe just barely not enough, it doesn't do that, and it allows you to click the ISO instantly. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's going to be a lot harder when I have to get over to Mystic, so that I'll reveal, like, say, half of Mystic ISO, and then it won't do the little lag thing. But that's kind of the strat of what you're doing. You'll get used to it. Right now I'm just trying to feel it, trying to gain a touch for it. Oh, there's the lag. We still have about 3 minutes left on my estimate. But if I finish this before like 35, I think that's a really good sign, because then each of the two that are swiping across take about 10 minutes, which is completely reasonable. Maybe I should have started with the Mystic and Tech so that my hands wouldn't be getting this sore. My fingers are getting so sore. And I still have like a full class and a bit to do. But yeah, Hans, we've seen people get banned for anti-cheat flagging because the system was just faulty. I think it was Taters that got banned for quaking. Like, he learned how to do full deck style quaking, and the game detected someone doing a hard fight taking 0 damage, and they banned him for that. Like, the system auto banned him, and he had to like write an appeal to get unbanned, which is insane that their system kind of just automatically used to flag you and ban you. I'm glad that's not a thing anymore, and it's generally like a case-by-case thing, such as with Battlegrounds cheaters. I believe it's like if they get reported enough or their stats are significantly weird, then they will personally take a look at it for each account that has those stuff happening, and then that's how bans occur in Battlegrounds. They don't just ban someone for, you know, being sketchy, or like there's no auto bans, I mean. But that definitely did used to be a thing. It definitely used to be a thing. I wish there was just a button to like choose select last ISO, and I could just click one button instead of a swipe, a click, and then another click. So we should be getting within like a minute or two of tech being done, and then we just have Mystic left. Oh, I'm yawning. This is, guys, this is very tiring, okay? You gotta give me some credit here. This is very tiring. Emotionally, mostly, not physically. Although my hands are getting a little sore. Mostly my wrists and my thumbs. So I'm trying to use my pointer fingers more and not my thumbs. Oh, that's it. Okay. So that was 8 minutes. That was 8 minutes, so we're on pace to end around 41 minutes. My guess is we'll end at 42 minutes. Let's see. We're currently at 33:40. But we are on the very last class now. The lag has been really good. I think I've only seen it like 5 or 6 times. And like I said before, it's a really simple thing for the game to understand. Like, there's no reason for there to be lag on this. But sometimes there's just random lag in the game for absolutely no reason. So at least it's not that. Or, I mean, it could be that, is what I meant to say. That's probably what it is. Dude, this is so tiring. I'm literally falling asleep. It's not even that it's boring. It's actually physically tiring. And I've only been doing it for 35 minutes. Oh, there's a bit of very large amount of lag. I only received a 1-week ban on my main because I played on a new device which was not officially released yet. That somehow got detected as third-party software. Wow. Wow, that's a crazy thing to get a 1-week ban for. I got a 1-week ban, but I actually deserved my 1-week ban. I mean, to be fair, I broke a rule I didn't know existed, but I still deserved it because according to Kabam, it's my responsibility to understand how they're going to interpret their very, very loosely worded terms of service. Because what I did technically was not against anything in terms of service, but if you interpret one thing like a very specific way, then it sort of is. But you know, I've stopped disputing it. You guys have no idea how long I spent like in conversations with people trying to figure out what exactly it was and like why I'm banned. And I just gave up. I was like, you know what? Let me just take responsibility, move on with my life. I'm not going to let it destroy me because really it has no lasting permanent effect on me or my account other than the fact that I can't compete in official tournaments, even though it was something that happened 3 years ago and obviously something I didn't know I was doing wrong. But yeah, you know, what are you gonna do? Sometimes there's just stuff like that. Was a lot of struggle to get in touch with Kabam, but when they finally noticed I got unbanned and even got a pretty big compensation. Oh wow, nice. That's awesome. I'm glad you got the compensation. The compensation I received was Kabam manually removing my Alliance War accounts from rewards from my account. Yep, that happened. They can do that. They can just say, nope, you're not getting your Alliance War rewards. I know that they removed it manually because my ban didn't last long enough for the rewards to expire, and when I came back, I asked someone else in my alliance, hey, has the expiry time ended for war rewards? Because I didn't see mine, and they said no, it hadn't. So I contacted Kabam. I sent them an email, and they said, yeah, we manually removed the rewards from your account. And I was like, bruh. It's bad enough that I got banned for a week, but now yeah. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Also, people in the community that found out I got banned were calling me cheaters, even though, like, yeah, it was some fun. And yeah, just a whole bunch of fun. A very fun time. And then despite the fact that they said that people that have been banned in the past are not allowed to compete in final events, they let Pepe compete at the Summoner Showdown after he's been banned like 5 times on a bunch of different accounts. But apparently the account, they said something like the account that he qualified on didn't have any bans. Like, yeah, but you know it's the same person. You know it. And the stuff that Pepe was banned for was a hell of a lot worse than what I was banned for. But he's allowed to compete, sure. Sure, that's fair. I mean, I'm not saying I deserve to be there because I didn't qualify, but I'm saying just invite whoever the next person was. I'm sure there's someone that is much angrier than I am, because they should rightfully be the 8th highest person. They should have been allowed to go. And no, they let a cheater in instead, which is, I think for a while I kind of like respected Pepe, even though he was getting those bans, because obviously he was one of the best players in the world. But the second that he accepted the invite to go and it took away the place from someone that really deserved it, I just instantly lost all respect for him, and I don't think there's any way for him to get it back at this point. But we should be coming close to the time. I should be about 3 minutes away from finishing up Mystic. Yeah, absolutely. It feels like shit if everyone calls you a cheater, even though it is false, and there simply is no way to prove it. Exactly. Like, when there is no trial, there's no way to prove your innocence. They didn't give me a trial. Look, I used to be in the CCP, right? I used to be in the CCP. I have DMs open with members, current Kabam employees who probably were involved in my ban, or like probably, maybe not personally because maybe they work on other stuff, but still, like, they knew, they looked at my account. There was obviously something indicating that I used to be in the CCP, and they just didn't even attempt to contact me. There was no email sent, there was no in-game message sent, there was no Discord message. Like, I'm a member of the community who used to make videos for you. And you just don't even talk to me before banning me. That's disgusting. That is disgusting professional behavior from Kabam. Or, like, unprofessional behavior, just to be clear. That's what I mean. It's really bad and just totally unprofessional behavior from them. Because even asking me, like, hey, we see that there's kind of an issue here. Maybe you can give us some insight into it. And then I would fully explain it, and I wouldn't have been banned. I could have fully explained the situation. And yeah. But nope. Nope. You get banned instead. We're not even giving you a chance to say anything. That's crazy. Yeah, but it's Kabam, you know? They intentionally word everything in their terms of service extremely vaguely so that if they decide that they want to ban someone, they can make a... Oh, time. Time. We got 42 minutes, 19.9 seconds. I can show you. Look at this. Marvel Contest of Champions opening 1080 ISO-8 selectors. 42 minutes, 19.9 seconds. Official speedrun time. Official time right there. I can't have it on my screen that you guys can see, but I can use my camera to show you. Look at that. We're done, though. Ooh. And now I should have 0 pulleys. I have 0 pulleys. I'm up to 50 million gold. I guess I was at 14 mil to start. And let's take a look at ISO. 11,660. Wow, so even divide that by 100, that's 116 times I'd have to sell ISO. Like, look at this. This is absolute insanity. And I have this much for every class. You're officially rich now? Yeah. Like, oh my god. Dude, like, I'm swiping fast. I'm just continuously there, and I finally hit the bottom. Wow. Wait, it tells me. It tells me. I have 1,866 science, 1942 skill, 1837 mutant, 1898 cosmic, 1900 tech, and 1894 mystic. And I think I would have gotten exactly 1800 of each from this. But yeah. Oh, also there's the solo event. Right. Let's take a look at the solo event for amount spent. 5-star. I don't think I do have him. Oh, he's max sig. Okay, I guess I'll take that. I'm only 100,000 away from getting 5-star Deadpool, who I don't own, but I'm not spending. How much would I have to spend? Like, I'm not doing it. I just want to see. I'd have to spend $40. I'm not sure whether I should use my last 75k poolies for gold or for a guaranteed 6-star Nimrod on the new account. It depends what you've used your poolies for so far, I would say. But I would definitely trend towards the Nimrod if you are not if you're in a good spot with ISO and gold. I would pick the champion, although I don't know how essential Nimrod is to a lower level account, because he's definitely more of a war and battlegrounds champion than he is an act content champion. Not that he's bad in act content, but if that's the only champ you need, you have to consider whether you need a champ that's only going to be useful sometimes, or if you'd rather just take the gold. Because 75k poolies for gold, that's what, you buying the deal 30 times, that's 300 ISO plus 3 million gold. So that's a very significant amount of gold in ISO. So, yeah, I don't know. You use most of them for champ selectors because my luck on this account is shit. If you've already done that, then you're probably in the situation where you need some more gold and ISO, I'd guess. I use most of them for, yeah. Because this account is shit, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's completely situational. It's kind of hard for me to say. But damn, we are done. 42 minutes. I'm going to put this in chat. Final time to open 1080 selectors. 42:19.90. And actually it was about 5 seconds less, but the program takes a few seconds to stop once I hit end. You picked Torch, Doom, and Herc from the selector already, but I'm lacking a good tech champion. Yeah. I mean, Ghost is better overall for act content if you don't have him. So is a champ like Warlock. But it depends what you need your tech champions to be countering. Because if it's prowess heavy mutants, then yeah, Nimrod's the way to go unless it's Bishop. But it just really depends. What can I do? I wasn't really gonna like do anything on this stream. I'm just making sure I don't have any text from anyone. Nah, I'm good. Oh, I also need to do something real quick. Let me just cover my screen. This is gonna take like 1 minute, literally. And then I'll be right back. I just have to do something on my phone. All right. I'm gonna log into my other account as well before I switch the screen back, just to see if there's anything I can do with poolies on that account. Because obviously I want to spend the ones that I do have. So just give me a second. I haven't been doing any of the objectives, so I won't have many poolies, but I'll be able to buy something. Maybe I can even buy the 6-star selectors. I don't know. I just don't know what the store is on that account because it's not the same progression level. Okay, let me switch back now because I'm logged in. What? Dude, I logged into this account like a week ago. What is this homecoming event? I think I'll go with the gold. 6-star shards are pretty common nowadays, and I think I'm pretty set for pretty much everything with all the other champs I selected. Yeah, I think that's the right choice. Okay, a Paragon Crystal and a Nexus? Like, I haven't been away from the account for that long, guys. Like, chill. Seriously. What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, like, what is this homecoming thing? I have no idea what this is. I've never seen this before. What? Dude, what are the rewards for this, though? What even is... I have no idea what this calendar is. Homecoming calendar. I get a tier 4 alpha. I get a tier 6 basic. I get 2 Nexus 6 stars. 4 Paragon crystals. Or is it... No, 3 Paragon crystals. And 4 tier 5... What? This is the thing? How is this a thing? I've never seen this before. Okay, let me go into my stash and claim... What? Wait, so all these have nothing to claim? Oh my god. Do I even have the Poolies event? I do. Okay, so I have objectives to complete, and then we'll see how much I can get. Oh, this is the homecoming. Damn. I complete 15 objectives to earn a 6-star Nexus. Alright. What is this? Okay, I'll open a 6-star Nexus first. A Paragon. I've never gotten a 7-star from a Paragon on either account. Daily Paragon Crystal. Okay. Nothing that crazy. Wait, a Paragon Nexus? What the hell is this, dude? Am I being punked right now? I've never seen a Paragon Nexus. Five-star! Oh my god, 5-star APOC on this account. That's so big. That's so nice. I don't have the 6-star APOC, so that's huge. Free 5-star APOC, thank you. 6-star Nexus. I already have Herc on this account. I already have Ghost. I don't even know what I want, but let's just open it. I'll see. Wait, this is actually tough. Do I go Gambit or do I go Omega Sentinel? I probably go Omega Sentinel, right? Just to have her? Yeah, my tech champs are really weak on this account, so let's choose that. But damn. Just a free 6-star Nexus. I'll take that. Legends Celebration. Let's hold these until we become Valiant on this account. I don't know if I'll ever become Valiant, but I'll hold them just in case. Just pulled a Kingpin out of a 6-star Nexus on the new account. First banger pull in ages. Nice. Yeah, that's a sweet pull. I honestly forget who I have on this account. Like, who I have ranked up. Because it's been so long since I've actually played this account. Oh, wow. I'm really close to a 7-star. Can I get a 6-star? Crystal? Oh, I'm 1,000 shards away. Can I get a 5-star? Dude, they're trolling me. I'm so close. Yeah, let's open all these 4 stars. 8-Bok is still so strong. I pushed through all of Act 6 and 7, pretty much 5-star 8-Bok and 5-star CGR. Yeah. I know I have CGR in this account. Wait, who's the new champ? Okay, 4-star Kushala. Dude, please just get me to a 7-star. I know there's 100 7-star shards available, but I don't think that's enough to get me there, is it? No, I need 260, which is 1 dupe. Maybe I can get it from the Poolies event. Let me do the Poolies objectives real quick, just these ones. Okay, fights against Wolverine using a Mystic, and then parry mercenaries with a villain. Battleground store for 6-star shards. There's 7-star shards, but the deal's really bad. There's also 6-star shards. Yeah, sure, we'll buy 1. I don't want to spend too much on it. Also, if I don't get a dupe, this is a meaningless 6-star to open, but we'll see. Hopefully I get a dupe. Imagine I get 6-star APOC now that I have the 5-star. That would be crazy. 6-star Aegon will go crazy on this account. Not black. No, it was so close to 6-star Aegon. That would have been enough for my first Necropath. Dude, they're torturing me. That's so mean. That's so mean. Okay, I genuinely forget what I have on this account. I need to look. I have... Wow. This is a very weak account. What is this thing? This is a 455 Sig 200 thing. Okay. 455 Sig 144 Scorpion. 455 Sig 87 Herc. And then rank... Is this a rank 2? No, it's a rank 1 Hulk. The 7-star shard deal is expensive. Yeah, I'd rather just get the shards somewhere. Too bad I didn't get a dupe. Red Skull is not useful to me here on this account. Wait, why is my... Why are you in an alliance war? I don't even play alliance war on this in this alliance. Okay, I'm at a rating of 0. Let me just finish these objectives. You'd love to get that ghost, yeah. Where's Ghost? Here. Rank 3, unduped still. I have a generic, but or a tech gem, but I haven't used it on her yet. Yeah, this account is so weak. Why is Sorcerer a higher rank than Tigra? I must have not had Tigra when I made that decision. There's no way I had Tigra when I made that decision. Also, my CGR is rank 5 unduped. 6-star. Okay, let's check out what I can get in the Pooley store. Okay, this is actually a decent deal. I think I'll be able to get, what, 140k total? Whoa, this is the same deal? It's the same deal. Okay. That deal's exactly the same. This deal's just half the value. I really feel like I don't need 6-star generic awakening gems. 6-star shard's not that important. This deal is the past era selector. You can get 7-star shards on the side quest, true. I can. Get a 7-star champion selector from the 2019, 2020, or 2021. Let me see who there is. 2021. Who can I get that's actually useful? Shang-Chi wouldn't be awful. Perk I already have. I already have Kitty. I don't have Nimrod. Nimrod would be cool. So Nimrod's the only one from 2021, really. Oh, wait. Apocalypse is 2020. Apocalypse is 2020, isn't he? I could also dupe my Tigra. Apocalypse. I gotta go Apocalypse. Those are the selectors I snatched. Also got the rank up bundle 3 times in order to get the Paragon title. Yeah, what title is next for me? Also, that looks like a bad deal. That looks like a bad deal. I also can't afford it. Ooh, rank 1 to rank 4. Although that would cost all the pulleys I get, so that's probably not worth it. Rank 4 to 5 gem, I can't afford. Not worth it. The value here isn't awful. Let me see if I can finish those duels real quick. Because... Huh. I could technically do the side quests and get all that stuff and ascend someone. I'll probably do that tonight on this account. Why do I only have 2 objectives for Battlegrounds? I still have all the Koreans challenges. I've done 0 on this account. Like every single Koreans challenge is here. Okay. Let's do this. Not this. This. So, fights against Wolverine. I found a Wolverine dual target. So let me do that. Let me find it. Really quick. Sam, you go in the poop route? What? Is that a real comment? Okay, this one. This is the Wolverine target. Old Man Logan counts. I've tested him. He does count for this. So, using Mystic villains... Using Mystic villains against this dual target. So who are my Mystic villains? Is it Doom? Mystic villains. Yeah, Doom. We'll use Doom against that dual target then. Twice, did it say? I forget how many times it said to do it. The game is frozen. Twice. Okay. And I'll just do this duel with Doom. This is a rank 4 Doom. Doom is pretty much the definition of a mystic villain, yeah. Wow, I haven't actually played on this account in so long. Someday, I'm going to be so exceptionally bored, and I'm just going to run through, like, all of Act content that I just haven't done with this account. I know it. I know I'm just going to do that someday. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. I said I had to do this twice, right? This person does not run limber. There, that should be one objective done, and then when I find the other dual target, I can get the other 3 done. Oh, that finished 2 of them. Sweet. Oh, I didn't look what ISO I need. Shoot. I'm choosing Apocalypse. 6-star Apocalypse, so we'll take Mutant. We'll take all Mutant. That's fine. And then I need to parry a mercenary's attack by blocking them at the moment of impact. So let's... Who's a mercenary in the game? And then I'll just find a dual target for them. This should be easy. Mercenary. Like a Gwenpool dual target. 6 skill. 6 Gwenpool. Okay, here we go. I'll just use this. And do I have to do it with anyone? The game's frozen again. I have to reset. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Oh, and the game crashed. Nice. Level up a champion to their max level. I will do that, just not yet. Sorry, what were the objectives I still need? Parry and win with a Mystic champion. 2 more times. Okay. I don't know why, but I enjoy the game way more when playing on a small account. The big one simply has pretty much every champ available and all content done. That's kind of boring. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. I totally get it. That's 4 parries. That's 5 parries. So let me just get to L2 and she'll die. And then we just need to kill her one more time. And we'll be done. A few extra parries for good measure. It's crazy how this person has recoil unlocked and they only have 1 rank 4 6-star. That's kind of crazy. Is that not crazy to anyone else? This person has recoil unlocked. Okay. So let me check. Let me just go to the level up screen. Yeah, I'll just go all mutant. Just fully commit to Apocalypse. Do you see that you can easily get the remaining 7-star shards with that new coming objective? Yeah, I did see that. So let me just... the homecoming, yeah. Let me just claim this so I have the max number of pulleys so I can decide what I'm going to do. Yeah, I can get 200 shards by winning 2 more fights in any game mode. And wow, it does go up. I'll get another 2200 from this. Damn. Sweet. Oh. Not important. Yeah. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just like also do the side quest at the same time, right? Oh, isn't there some weird objective to get it done with like a certain champion? Well, yeah. With Mystic champions. So I have to use Mystic champions for these. Which is fine, because I think Doom can do... can do Storm perfectly fine. We'll see. Oh, I need to go to the other quest to unlock this? What? Requires a pawn key? I thought this is where you get pawn keys. Or did the pawn key give you this key? The chest. Oh, okay. Shoot, so what do I do first then? I really do not enjoy this month's side quest. There's just a lot of like energy spent finding the random duels and that stuff, so that kind of annoys me. But otherwise it's fine. Like it's nothing special. It's not terrible. That's not bad. It's not bad value there. Is there no other way to get it? Oh, yeah, here. 5,000. Okay. That's okay, but it's nothing special. I think I'd rather buy this. So what? I have to find a duel for this. Additionally, just look at the difference in defender strength between threat 2 and 3. That's just hilarious. I haven't looked at that. Okay, wait. So what do I do? I have to find defensive tank tagged champions. I think someone sent me a duel for that. Let me find it. It's in this chat. Let me just look up defensive tank. Tank. Okay, I can't do a duel. I need an act content one. I've definitely seen it somewhere. I just can't find it right now. Offensive raw using offensive raw damage champions while using mystic champions in any mode. Yeah, that's definitely not annoying. Especially when I have to do each one like 12 times. Oh, wait. Defensive tank is Jugs. There's one in Road to the Labyrinth 2nd quest 1st chapter. Hold on. Road to the Labyrinth 2nd quest 1st chapter. Really? And it's using mystics, so I can do this. Is it like at the end of the path or something? Because I don't want to have to do this quest 12 times. But I guess by doing just 3 fights, I will get my my 7-star, so that's not terrible. 2nd quest, 1st chapter. Wait, what? This isn't right. This is Road to the Labyrinth. Did you mean... No, it should start with the Spidey. This is the wrong quest. What quest is it supposed to be? Did you mean 2nd chapter? 2nd quest? But I can't see the defenders in this one. I can see Storm. I think I made a mistake. Find out which one it was and let me know. Because I'm not really in a rush. But let's open that 7-star now. Because why not? I doubt this will influence who I pick for my 6-star selector. I'll probably still pick APOC. But maybe. So I currently have 2 7-stars on this account. Hulk and Overseer. So I would really like a good one. Like a better one. Especially because my 6 stars are really lacking. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That is really not what I wanted. That is terrible. That is a useless 7-star to me, but okay. 3rd quest, 1.1.3. Okay, well, it's not letting me select the button. There we go. 1.1.3. I haven't even finished completion. That's insane. Starts with a... Oh, yeah, 2nd fight. Okay, sweet. I can do that. Now, I'm not going to torture you guys with like these really early fights. So I'm probably going to end stream here and do this off stream while I watch Netflix or something like that. But I do appreciate the help. I do really appreciate it. Because I'm probably going to run all of the side quest tonight. So, thank you. It's nice that the fights are this easy as well. And it only takes 2 energy, right? Yeah, and then I can just hit restart. It didn't count. Well, using mutant champions, I misread it. I misread it as mystic. Okay, let me just bring a mutant in. I misread it. My bad. I'll just use Kitty. I think she's rank 4, level 1. Or like Sig 1. Which is wild. She's actually a higher rank on this account than she is on my main. Which I can't say is true for anyone else. All my other rank 4s I have at that level or higher on my main. Kitty I only have as rank 3 on my main because she's not useful for me. But yeah, this is a really nice duel. I think I only have to do it 12 times. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for the help. Thanks for hanging out while I did my little speed run. Just to recap, I opened 1,080 ISO selectors with the 900k that I got, and I can show you here it took me 42 minutes and 19 seconds. Now I can like move this all over my screen. I could just have it up the whole time, but I couldn't have it on stream for some reason. This is the only one I farmed for. The rest I got naturally, so I don't remember where they are. Yeah, I'll probably just have to use duels, but thank you. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging out, and bye. And yes, it was very fun, Hans.